Alright guys, I'm playing part 1 on my retro playthrough of Doom64, which, if you're watching, hopefully holds some fond historical memories for you, as it does for me. Good times. Good times. I remember when Doom64 actually first came out, and it like blew my mind. I was so excited for Doom64, but when I loaded it up and started playing, I was like, what? This is nothing like the original Doom. Well, I mean, it was similar to the original Doom, but as you can see, if you haven't already seen it or you don't remember, it's actually kind of the same, but the layout and everything is totally different. So I don't know what the programmers were going for when they took the license for this and then decided to change everything, but anyway, here we are. So I'm just going to turn down the sensitivity there because mouse overall sensitivity, yeah, maybe that. I think. Okay, it feels a bit better. Yeah, so the sensitivity was a bit high. Kind of felt like I was going all over the place and aiming everywhere. So yeah, I tried to do a playthrough video of this a little while back, oh gosh, look, I apologise if the quality was pretty poor. Chainsaw, yeah. Still feeling my way around the whole Twitch thing and broadcasting and all the rest of it. Can't get there. So if the quality on some of the first-person shooter games isn't up to scratch, then I apologise. As I said, still working my way around that. So, I still love the animations with some of this. And I love how when they ported this, they didn't really improve the graphics in any way, shape or form. Really, it was just kind of... they just decided to upload it, port it, sorry, essentially exactly as it was back in the day. So, grab the shells. I don't think there's any real need for fists. What was... oh, missed one. Where's that? I love getting them to shoot each other. Forgot about that. So just collect those little goodies over there. Ah, man. Hang on, try that again. Oh, okay, what was that? So... ah, there it is. Ah! I always hated the little puzzles like that when I was younger. Playing Doom for the first time, and it was like, where's that sound? And then you had to quickly go and find it and try and work out how to get to the lift before it... oh. Well, that's new, I didn't know that was there. Before the lift went back up. We went straight back to the beginning, I completely forgot about that. Oh, what's this? Don't need that. All good. Let's keep moving. Alright. And... oh. Ah! That was close. Alrighty. Let's get that. I think there's... oh, there we go. I just love the twitching, like, organs. Okay, so then open that, and then, oh, okay, here we go. Okay, so the sensitivity still feels a little bit high. Oh, I know where we are. We're back at the beginning. Okay, so we're gonna go that way. Oh. Oh. Didn't know this was here. What a pleasant... Oh, okay, yeah, well, we've already picked that up. Okay, what a pleasant surprise, I was going to say. It's still funny playing this again and sort of relearning, revisiting and relearning where everything was and is. Events that happen and how and where and everything. Pretty good. So, like, I also have to say too, it hasn't aged well. Like, it still looks exactly the same way it did. I know it's a port, and I did say earlier that, you know, they really haven't changed a whole lot to it. But I can't help but feel like it just sort of burns the eyes a little bit. And I think one of the gripes that I always had back when I was a kid playing the Doom on 64 was that it just kind of looked washed out. Just looked washed out, sort of, I don't know, it's hard to explain. I think you can see what I mean when I say it kind of looks a bit washed out. It just, I don't know, I think some of the other ports of Doom did the darkness really well. They sort of ran with, you know, like the environment was kind of dark and foreboding, you know, giving the impression of like, you know, lights were out and power had failed here, there and everywhere and whatever. Here it's kind of like, I don't know, it's kind of like a really grungy version of, almost like if you've ever seen the movie Alien 3, how everything was kind of just dirty and rusty and, yeah, and that's kind of how this feels. So I've never really been super excited by it. And you might ask yourself, well then, why are you playing this, Machine Goblin? Well, because it's a trip down memory lane for me, guys, I gotta say, and also because I don't actually remember finishing it, to be honest. I'm pretty sure I did. Because I remember a lot of this stuff. So, you know, and I mean, who doesn't want to see the Cyber Demon all over again? It was always good. I still remember the first time I saw it, the Cyber Demon in the original Doom on PC. Literally crapped myself. Just freaked me right out. I think, like most people too, that first roar of the Cyber Demon, and then that panic when you were like, what the heck is that? Where is it? What am I doing? And then next thing you know, there's like a hail of, what did I do here? Oh, here we go. Next thing you know, there's like a hail of rockets chasing you around. How do I get that? Okay. Oh. Okay. Now what? Is there something to open somewhere? I think this is just like trying to trick me and lead me astray. Oh, there we go. I don't recall. Oh, so I think. Ah, yeah. Okay, there we go. Yeah. So as I was saying, the hail of missiles. The next thing you know, you're running around in a panic, trying to get away from it, and trying to work out where things are on the map and what's going on the map, and it was just mayhem. Okay, so here we are. We're back at the beginning. That was that there. That's... okay, this is the new part. Alright, cool. Alright, so we've got the blue key. We don't need that. Blue key. We've got to go this way. Light amplification goggles. which really don't really do a whole lot. Okay, I've got to go this way. I've got to go this way. And jump. I do miss, like in some of the newer first-person shooters, that you've got a designated jump button. It's funny going back to play this and seeing that a lot of the jumps were just kind of, you know, just run and hope for the best, or running sort of jumps without actually pressing the jump button. But yeah, it's sort of hard to go back to that. I think in revisiting a game like this and playing it, kind of expecting there to be a jump button, or feeling like there should be a jump button is, yeah, a bit unusual. Okay, so now I've got to get in here. Okay, yeah, okay. So, oh, that's right. All right, right. I remember this now. We've got to go down here. It's funny the stuff you remember when you play through, if you haven't played for some time. Oh no! The lights. You've got to stand where the lights are. Alright, this is just annoying me now. Where the lights above are. Okay, so see the little squares of light there on the floor? That's where you've got to stand to avoid getting crushed. Kind of hard, so it's sort of easier to run against the block and just hope for the best. Oh come on! Oh come on! Alright, and the other thing I wanted to point out too, which kind of weirded me out even as a kid, is like, what is that? So that's the imp laying dead on the ground on its back with its sort of legs splayed in front of us. What is that black kind of hole? Is that like its butt? I wonder if the developers, when they put this together and they created those models, they've sort of gone, everybody's going to think it's their butts. Or they've just sort of made it, and it's meant to be like a fold of skin or something, or whatever, I don't know. And then somebody play testing it has gone, Fred, you realise that looks like the imp's butt? Probably not. That's how I imagine it went down. I do remember this bit. This took me ages to work out when I came in here, because when I first came in here for the very first time, I didn't realise this was here. Yes, I know it sort of stands out like a sore thumb now, but back then I was like, what do I do next? It took me ages to find this. Okay, there we go. We're out now, so we've got to go in there. Has that stopped? Yes, it has. And I think for a Nintendo 64 game too, this was pretty damn cool back in the day. In fact, it reminded me that Doom was also out on the SNES, if I recall correctly. And okay, so we've been in there. And yeah, that was like a bit of a technological feat for its time. Oh, we've been this way. Because yeah, like the Super Nintendo had that Mode 7, which was the ability to like scale pixels to give the impression of like 3D movement. And I have to admit, it was pretty cool. I think it was like boxed in a window or something when you played it. So it wasn't, I don't think it was full screen from memory. But still, that was pretty cool. I think it was missing some levels. I think they also did the same thing on the back of Wolfenstein 3D, if anybody's old enough to remember that. Which was pretty sort of cool for its time. Yeah. So yeah, Doom on the 64 obviously was well received. I don't know that a lot of people really enjoyed the fact that the levels and stuff were so different. Okay, Okay, now what? Because, yeah, as I said, I for one wasn't super excited by it. Okay, so that puts something down. Ah, there we go. Alright. Open that. What did that do? I'm going to assume that opened what we needed to open. Oh, there it is. So I think that was sort of, like I said, the level design's a little bit sort of weird. Some of those things are a bit unnecessary. You had to go all the way over the other side of the map to do something, only to sort of cover some distance unnecessarily to walk back in. So, yeah. But anywho, now where are we going? We've got the yellow key card. Where was? That's right. It was way back at the beginning, wasn't it? So, wait. I'm confused. Okay, now we go back this way. And yeah, it's back this way. Can we go back this way? No, that's not. No, okay. It was this way. There it is. Okay, and I think we're almost done. Oh, that's it. Well, that was a surprise. The terraformer. So that was that big smashing thing that was coming down there. Yeah. In the back. In the back. Like, I didn't like this variant either of the imps. They kind of just feel like they skipped on characters by just taking an existing character and making it like transparent or almost invisible. And correct me if I'm wrong. I could be wrong, but I don't think there's really much difference between these guys and the standard imps. So sort of there's no point. Okay. And I think one of the other things that annoyed me, like with this now, is that there's a lot of things that happen in this version of Doom, where you kind of just had to wait for other stuff to occur before you could move forward. And I mean, they were only minor things, and not that I'm like just continually canning it, but I think a lot of things were sort of unnecessary. So, oh, mega health. You found oh no, invulnerability. You found a secret area. Okay, so blue. Okay, blue key card. So ah man. I'll go back that way. I think they were like the DOOM64 version of the Cacodemon, which again, you know, I think it was sort of unnecessary that they changed that. So, or they redesigned it the way that they did. I mean, it wasn't bad as such, just, I don't think it just wasn't good. So, I do have to apologise. I feel like I'm just canning it a lot. It's not that, you know, it was necessarily bad. It's not. It's just that it was different. And I think like most people at the time, we were expecting, you know, a different kind of Doom. But like Nintendo had done many times in the past, you know, they took it upon themselves for whatever reason to put their own little rubber stamp of originality on it. Okay. Alright. Now we've got to run across here, I'm sure. So, oh, okay, so auto runs on. Alright. So I should be able to just run across there. think. Shouldn't I? How do I... Oh, well that's not it anyway because there's no step there. So... No, okay, well... Of course. Of course. There's no step. But there's a lift. Alright, let's get out of here. So... I believe... No, that was the beginning. I'll probably grab up that now. Yep. Right, and we'll go back this way. And then... Oh. Wow, that was lucky. So did he just respawn? Oh, okay, so different stuff appears every time we sort of get monsters come back and kill him. God, get some aim happening. So monsters respawn and different items appear. Where am I? Okay, a little bit confusing again. At least the original Doom's level designs, for the most part, kind of were realistic, I guess. You know, like, a factory was meant to be a factory, and... Okay, what's going on there? You know, certain areas looked like they were meant to be labs and things like that. This one's kind of the same, but it's sort of... A lot of the levels seem just abstract, too. Again, like I said, look, I know I'm canon it, but it just, yeah, it wasn't the Doom, I think, that we were all expecting back in the day. I still enjoy it, but just for the commentary, I guess, for this playthrough, it's just interesting to discuss those things. And share them. I'd love to know if you guys feel the same, if anybody out there thinks the same. I'm happy to be told that I'm wrong, I don't know what I'm talking about. Okay, so we got... Oh, okay, there it is over there. Alright. This drove me nuts, I think. Trying to work this out. Back in the day. Aha! What? Okay, so I found a secret area, but I still need another key. Okay, so this has come back. Now, where do we go now? Oh, okay. What did that open? I don't know. Oh, I bet you I know what that does. That probably opens up the... Oh no! Oh no! That probably opens up the little cage. Little caged area. Ah! Damn it! You know, and there was a lot of this running around and trying to like run. Oh no, so I don't have to go over there. Damn it! There was a lot of this sort of running back and forward, trying to, you know, hit the switch. And that was really frustrating and annoying. Okay, no, so I gotta go in there. Oh, oh my gosh. So I gotta get over there. What? 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 Okay, alright, let's try that again. Time to get serious. Oh. What? See, this is what I mean. I can laugh about it now, but I think when I was a kid, or when I was much younger, this would have like driven me nuts. Ah, oh, see. Alright. Okay. Oh no. Oh, come on. Oh, man. Talk about frustrating. I think this is why, yeah, I probably gave up a lot back when I was first playing this. Oh, come on. Are you serious? Okay, so what does that open then? Maybe that's in... Oh. See what I mean? Like, there's no indication that that's what that switch did. And I know a lot of this stuff was trial and error, but really, like, how... So I was going back and forth for no reason. Oh dear. And there's the exit. Well, there you go. I'm parched. I need a drink. After all that going back and forth. For nothing. I did like, though, that a lot of the imagery and like some of the buttons and controls and stuff for the environment looks a lot like Quake. So these buttons, for example, like the Quake buttons. Really cool. So, yeah. That obviously what's up there? Ah, no, there we go. Nobody likes Berserk, let's be honest. It's good for about 100 points of health, that's really it. Take that though. God, that's epileptic fit inducing. Okay, so that must be what we need to do. Scary. Whoa! Okay. Alright, well I couldn't see that. It's a bit cheeky. Okay, so that was just a random spawn, I think. Oh, I've got to get out of these lights. Aha. Probably should press the other button as well, I think. Just so we don't have to go back there. So we'll do that to save the effort. Not sure what that did. Although I know now. Oh, I've got to get out of the light, it's driving me crazy. Two for one. How do we get in there? Oh, we've got to shoot that. I think we've got to shoot that. We do. Oh. Nice. Now what? Okay. Just keep going. So I think that was sort of for nothing, really. I hate these things. While we're here, you know what, we'll take some of those out. Might be something else down here that we need. Like a blue key card. I was going to leave that too. Just as well I didn't. Because I probably wouldn't have come back. I would have, like, lost my mind looking for it. Not realised I needed to come here for it, so I'm assuming we can go back up here. Yeah, we can. Doom logic. Press the walls until a lift comes down. Right. Okay, so the lights have changed now. What the? I hate those things! Okay, so yeah, right, okay, cool. So everything's... the lights have changed. So they're not flickering now, at least. So we can continue. So from memory, this is another one of those, like, sort of patterned situations. Where did they come from? Oh, down this way. Stupid things. Oh, I remember this bit. This was just annoying. Oh, that's not annoying at all. God. It might sound like it really just feels like all I'm doing is complaining about Doom. Just complaining. Look, I'm not really, but it's just playing this just reminds me of all the frustrating situations that I found myself in playing this game. And, you know, look, for the most part, they're kind of unnecessary. They didn't need to be that way, but they were. Oh, look, like that. Wow. Okay, so... okay. Oh my gosh. Okay, that was a bit easier than I thought. So... oh, thanks for coming. Gosh, that was completely unexpected. So, like, we kind of bring those down. Oh, that's handy. Thank you. Oh, absolutely needed. Yeah, so this was... yeah, so we've got to bring those things down. But I think I stuffed it up. I don't think you can undo them. Once you've pressed it, that's kind of it. Memory? Because this is the exit. So... yeah. You know, I'm going to go down and see... just have a quick look. And see if there's anything that I can do to reset them. But I don't think you can. There's only one button that you press. Or only one of them is the right button. Oh well. Live and learn. Next learn. 100% kills, 100% items, half the secrets. Yeah, because we didn't get that other one, so... yeah. Anyway, I'm going to leave it there, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I really do want to keep playing, but I think it's time to call it a night. I've said that now for the last couple of videos, but here we are. So, thanks again for watching. Yeah, see you all again in the next stream, next video, whatever. And yeah, don't forget to follow me if you enjoyed watching this video and you want to see more of this sort of thing in the future. It would be great to have you along for the ride. So, yeah. Thanks anyway. Enjoy your night and stay safe.